Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKakwadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jehovah, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rest of life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord willing, I can get something from this video. Hey, we're going to read through Baruch 4. I'm going to start at 24, and I'm going to kind of go down, go through it. And Lord willing, I can grab some precepts to, to back the video. And Lord willing, is edifying to you, Akim. But basically, we're going to get into the destruction of America, man. And this place was never meant to dwell in. This place was never meant to this place was strictly a captivity for the Israelites. It started with the captivity of Israelites, and it's going to end with the captivity of Israelites. But the 1/3 in the elect is going to be lifted out of here, okay? Through the power, through the grace, through the salvation of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, through the chariots, man, via chariots, okay? Period, man. But this place has hell coming to it because of the shit that is done to Israel and because of the wickedness, okay? So without further, and you heathen nations, right? Y'all got a lot of hell to pay as well. So without further ado, let's get into the scriptures, okay? Lord willing, let's edify. And this is Baruch 4 and 24. It says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, not only have they seen our captivity, they've had a part in our captivity. They still have a part in our captivity. They still capitalize off us, okay? So shall they see shortly your salvation from our power. Now, if we wasn't being oppressed, why would we need salvation? For you niggas who say, oh, we're not oppressed here. Okay, so why is this scripture true? You can't believe in the scriptures truly and don't think that Israelites are oppressed, the real Israelites. You can't believe in the scriptures truly and don't know who the Israelites are, okay? Hey, listen, our oppressors have gotten so rich off us, it's ridiculous. And if you knew how rich if you knew how good their life was off the backs of you niggas, you motherfuckers would feel like how I feel too. Okay? You'd be a fool not to be mad when your people are at the bottom. You know? It says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently, and that's what we're doing. We're suffering patiently, okay? We're suffering patiently and waiting on the grace and the salvation of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, I'll be part of that number. Lord willing, sincere, I can be a part of that number as well. It says, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High Yahweh, for thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. So it says, so shortly thou shalt see his destruction and tread upon his neck. So that means that these heathen are going to be in subjection under you, under us Israelites. Okay? It says, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction. Not only his destruction, but the place where he dwells at, that he does commerce in. Not only him, but the other heathen nations are going to see destruction as well. The place that he does commerce in, aka America, which is a business, not a country, okay, is going to be destructed. It's going to receive destruction as well, and I'm gonna prove it too later on in this chapter. It says, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. Okay, it says, my delicate ones have gone rough ways and the 26, it says, my delicate, this might just be straight through because I gotta make this quick. This might just be straight through. If I don't hit the point, then I grab some precepts. This is Baruch 4:26. It says, my delicate ones have gone rough ways. And who's the delicate ones? The delicate ones are the Israelites. Okay, it says, my delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. What that mean? When you go to Baruch 20, let me go to it real quick. I'm sorry, Deuteronomy 28. It all links up. Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen, slave men, and bondwomen, slave women, and no man shall buy you. And that word buy means to redeem, because it's a law where you could buy your brother out of slavery. Okay, it says no man shall buy you, no man shall redeem you, no man shall get us out of this captivity. Okay, until Yahushua is sent back. Okay, so let's go back to Baruch. Yeah, make it all make sense. Let's make it all make sense. Let's make it all make sense. Let's go back to Baruch 24. I'm sorry, it's like Baruch 4 and 27. It says, "Be of good comfort." So like it says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray for the Most High Yahweh, so being returned, and not everybody's returned, seek him 10 times more." That's for the brothers in the know. Okay, it says, "For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy joy with your salvation." So everlasting joy and salvation is coming for Israel, not for you other nations, because you other nations don't need salvation from shit. If you're in rulership and you in your so-called heaven, what do you need salvation for? And how dare you think that you will have heaven on the other side? Fuck no. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, I believe scripture saying in Sirach that the Most High judgment is like a ring. Okay, it's 30. Verses 30, it says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee." And who gave us that name? Yahweh. It's 31, it says, "Miserable," what? "Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall, which are all the heathen nations." Matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab this precept to make it all make sense. Let's make it all make sense. Yeah, make it all make sense. Yep. It's Psalms 83 and 3. It says, "They have," it's like it started 2. It says, "For lo, that enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, and the name of Israel may be no." It's like it, "that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee." And if you want to read on down, which I'll do just a little bit, it explains the heathen nations. It says, who's confederate against Israel? Who? The tabernacles of Edom, so-called white man, and the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, okay, of Moab, Chinese, right? And then you go on down, man. Amalek, which is so-called Jewish people. On down, man. Okay, it tells you who are confederate against us. Okay, let's go back to the scriptures. Let's go back to the point. Baruch 4, let's get it. And yep, this is 31. It says, "Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities," miserable are the cities, remember, relating to captivity, right? "Which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons." Who is that she? That she is very important. That she is America. "For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. Her pride, America's pride, shall be turned into mourning. For what? For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time." And it's only one place prophesied in the scripture that's going to be set to fire and inhabited by devils for a great time, pursuant to Revelation 17 and 18, if I'm not mistaken. And that place is America, man. And that she, right? I tell you, the whore that rideth the beast, that's she, America. And run it back, it says, "For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time." America is getting ready to be destroyed. You heathen nations is getting ready to be put in subjection. You Edomites is getting ready to serve. And y'all finna be wiped off the face of the planet of the earth, and you're never going to exist again. You other heathen nations will exist, but you will be in a captivity under us Israelites for eternity, okay? Once this little hell is over with, it's over with for you motherfuckers, man. So with that, Lord, when the video's edifying, Lord, when I can got something from this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashemi, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakadash. I want to tell you brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.